What's up, y'all? It's your boy G coming to you with another live video trading. So I want to teach y'all how to read level twos for all my day traders out there. So this is my chart. Here's my volume at the bottom. Have some indicators there. I'm reading the level two because my trail stop was just about to get hit, like close, like real close. Didn't get hit though. And I wanted to show everybody here, day traders out there, inspiring day traders who want to really do this thing full time. Got to learn how to read level two. So level two, you have your sellers right here. They're asking to sell for a certain price of the stock. And then you have your bidders, people who are bidding to buy, right? I want to teach y'all how to read it from a simplistic level, not going into the details. Over here, you have the different exchanges that are basically offering to buy the bids or the sales, right? But then you also have the shares that are being bidded. And I may get hit out here while we're on this, but no worries. As you can see, there's different colors of blues, right? And then it separates the price. So everything for 170s and this kind of lighter blue, and then the darker blue, 169. So it's just helping you visually see that. So if you're on the Thinkorswim, I'm gonna teach you how to read it. So what I see is whenever there's a bigger wall of light blues right here, that's a wall of sellers. If it's more over here, there's a wall of buyers. So there's a lot of people who are trying to buy at 170 for a certain amount of shares. So when I look at this from a day trading perspective, if you're trading on the ticker, if you're very active, before you get in, if you are looking at to buy the dips or supports, then you want to see a big wall of buyers right here. You want to see a lot of shares, and this wall of buyers is very sticky. It's not really going away. It's not really being sold away a lot. Now, if you are looking to buy the support and you see a big wall of sellers right here, and these shares are not being bought up very fast, as you can see, they are on this particular video, then you should be a little concerned. Now, if you're a short seller, if you're looking to get into a different position or a price to short the stock, bet against it going down, then you want to see these wall of sellers right here, and you want to see that their shares are sticking and that a lot of people are not buying. So when I say sticking, right here you can see that somebody's asking to sell 4,500 shares, roughly 4,500 shares. And then you also have to add the zero at the end on Thinkorswim, but somebody's looking to sell that at 171 and it's sticking. So somebody has to buy those shares up, or somebody has to basically either somebody has to buy it or it's just going to stay there, or that particular seller has to drop their price to meet the market value. The current market value is at 170 and 96 tenths of a cent, and that's what's happening. So now if there's a lot of buyers eating up the ask seller price, then that's when you see the stock price jump up. Now, if there's a lot of buyers, right, and their shares are getting executed because they're bidding to get into the stock, right? They're bidding to invest and they're getting executed quickly. And there's not a lot of buyers right there. The price is going to drop, okay? Because market makers, they are going to make sure that these shares are being bought and sold. Their job is to make sure that the market is liquid. So there's a lot of buyers at 170. It's going to drop it to 170. And then if there's more buyers, because there's so many buyers trying to get in, that's going to cause the price to go up because there's more demand. And if there's just so many sellers, way more sellers, and there's not a lot of bidders, there's not a lot of people buying at that price, then the market maker is going to drop the price to make sure that it does get bought up. So their job is to make sure that these sales get executed and they control the price. So that's how I read level two tickers. I'm basically looking for if I'm on the buy side and I'm buying a dip, I'm basically looking for a lot of bidders, and I'm looking for those bids not to be heavily executed, but at the same time, I'm not looking for a large wall of sellers. I'm looking for these sales to be executed. I'm looking for these numbers to drop and an increase. And as you can see, every time it increases, it turns red. I need to see that these sale orders are getting eaten up by a lot of buyers. If I see that, that's letting me know that there's enough demand here, and I'm buying at a dip. Here's a nice dip that has a lot of demand. This price can shoot up. I can eventually sell my stock for a higher price. But you can see for this particular stock, eBond, we called this earlier in the day in our community. And if you're not a part of a community, join YMC. We literally let you know what the hot stocks are. You can get them very quick. And don't just join the community to get those stock picks. Add value. We want to have the best traders in our community. So please join. If not, we caught this. I bought it at 156. It rose up to 188. I think I was up maybe 800 bucks. Right now you can see I'm up 424, 400, roughly 400 bucks. And I'm looking for this to continue to increase and hit new highs. If not, my trail stop is right here. My trail stop was following 12% below the current price. My trail stop is never going to drop back down. It's going to keep rising up. So when I first had this trail stop, it was 12% below $1.56. Now, as it went up, the trail stop went up as well. As you can see, it did not drop back down. As this price dropped back down, that lets me conceal profits, keeps me safe. If this does drop below, I think the trail stop is at 166, then guess what? It's going to get me out, sell my shares at a market value, and then I'm out of the stock. I just lost on a big play. I was up like $2,000, ended up losing 400 on it because I forgot to put my trail stop. I had it as a saved order. But anyways, that's how I read these ticker, level 2 tickers. That's how I see, like right now, big wall of buyers right here. See it, big wall of buyers. Not a big wall of sellers. If these continue to get executed and ate up, there's a lot of demand. There's a lot of buyers happening right here. They're buying up these seller ask prices, and I want to see that because that's going to make the stock go up. Now, if it's not like what just happened, the bids changed, the wall of bids changed. That means there wasn't a lot of demand right there for 170, so they dropped it down to 168, and that happens. But this can jump right back up if a lot of these ask sellers are basically not being filled. So that's what I don't like to see. I want to see this go up. I don't want to get cut out my position. I want to see this keep rising. But like I said, if I get stopped out, I think it's like a $300 profit or something like that. So not really a big deal for a day trade. $200 a day keeps the job away. So thank you for tuning in and listening to this video. I really appreciate everybody joining, and like, share, subscribe. If this helped you out, please share it to the next trader. Let's build the community and let's keep building wealth together. Always green. See you.